Good evening, everyone. Welcome back for some racing here at Assen this evening. Sorry we were a bit late starting. The lobbies decided to be Italian. They weren't working very well, but they are kind of working now. How is everybody doing? How are you doing this evening, Nick?
I'm delusional, but that's not much better than usual.
Well, yeah, that's about the same as it normally is. Hope everybody else is doing well. It is getting close to the Christmas vacation. As a matter of fact, this is our last race for the year. Then we'll be 2 weeks off, and we will see y'all again in January. But I hope everybody's looking forward to it. Assen is one of my favorite tracks. I really do like it. So I am looking forward to this one. Hope everybody's been practicing.
Well, one of our racers has been practicing for too long.
Yeah. Smokey, and they're saying, let's go. Yes, sir. I'm all about that. Apologize earlier for the spam comment. It was exactly what I figured it was very quickly. We'll deal with any of that shit that pops up.
Oh no.
Oh no. They sent us the pornography. All right. Mac just like, really? Hi, Mac. Good to see you, bro.
Californians.
We're
starting the fight early.
I feel dirty. They're getting it all over my Texas. Hey, Lead, how you doing, bro? So we will have a few folks out this evening. I think it is. What was it? Partly a couple people had to work, and I think part of it's just holidays coming along.
I don't understand why they think losing out on their Cyril bucks is more important than their job.
What the hell? Come on, Cyril before all. But really, this is one of my favorite tracks. I really do like it. Plus, like in the actual real-world GP, some of the best fights I've seen in GP have been on Assen. It is really, really technical. And fast as well. Especially, yeah, it's really sharp. I think probably the roughest part of the track is literally coming into the finish line. That last chicane, man, you'll watch it cause a race to suddenly do the craziest shit. That's part of the reason I like it. It makes it unpredictable.
I love the layout of it too. It's not square.
No, it's not. No, it's not. There is, well, I mean, and like the whole section from 11 to 13 looks like a turn, but really it's just a straight. It's just a straight. You actually have to know what you're doing to get through correctly. So
that's a lot like the Dakota straight. It's not straight, but yeah, it's a straight.
Yep. I don't think you have quite as much room as you do on Coda straight either, though. I may be wrong.
No. I mean, Coda is definitely a purpose-built Formula One track that they're putting GP bikes on.
Yep. Assen is a really good track that I'm always fond of. So I'm glad to end out the year on this one. I'm kind of sad some of the guys are missing because, again, I think most of our racers enjoy it, and I just love watching this track. It's fun. It's definitely on my list of things I would... my list of tracks I would love to do in real life. Right up there with Cadwell Park, which will get me killed.
Yeah, what do they call it? Crap, I can't think of the name
hill.
Of the jump. Is it the hill?
I think it's the hill. Yeah, I think it's called the hill. Yeah.
It's been a minute since I've been on any British track pages, but the hill sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I want to launch off it. I would love it.
Yeah.
But my number one in the world is probably Spa.
Okay. Fair enough. That is a fair choice.
You see that video a couple years ago of just the river flowing through Spa?
No, I did not.
It poured hard, and that hill going by the finish line, the water was just like a foot deep, charging down that hill.
Oof. Okay, Elite asking, who do y'all think is going to win? Oh, I don't want to give him the commentator's curse, but Moto 3 tonight, out of who we have up there, I'm going to bet.
Yeah.
Heinz has been practicing. I'll bet we'll see him. Oh, the mountain. I'm sorry. Hades.
I thought it
apologize.
was.
It's the hill or the mountain.
thought it
I always
was.
forget which one it is.
The hill didn't sound right.
Whatever.
But I was going to roll with it.
Like I said, I missed my chance to do it the last time they had me over in Cambridge for work. Like I was like, I need to just rent a bike, drive the 2 hours over there, just rent everything and just do it. And I didn't. I was just too much other crap going on at the time, and I didn't have vacation time yet.
You scrub.
I know. Who knows if I'll ever get a chance now. I am one of the unwashed, so they'll probably never let me show up in that country ever again. It's a shame too, because honestly, like when I went to the UK, I thought it was a beautiful place. I would love to go back at some point. Who's gonna win in Moto 3? I am betting. Let's see what we got for times. Oh, Smokey put the time on the board quick there. I think it's the first time we've seen him on in a few weeks. Glad to see him back. He's already putting up the times, though. One-handed was looking really good earlier today in Moto 3. As a matter of fact, he was the closest to Hades' time on the milestone boards. So I'm going to put my money on one-handed. What do you think, Nick?
Bear.
Bear.
Let me look at some of this data I've got here.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
I'm not saying that just because I'm a Bear fan. Though I am. I'll never lie about that.
It is going to be somewhere between smokiest and one-handed, just based on their practice time.
So you're saying Smokey and the Bear?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
The Smoky Bear. I don't think I've mentioned it to you, but I was up in Wichita Falls a couple months ago, and they had all this, like, it was very clear a lot of their ornaments in the campground were out of carnivals and whatever. They just pulled whatever neat stuff they thought they could find. They had a Smokey the Bear metal sign, and that dude's eyes were red. I mean, we are talking
like devil red.
No, like
smoke weed every day.
Oh, that kind. Okay, I thought you were talking
you
were talking red pupils. Not. Oh, okay.
No. Smokey the Bear is sitting there with his shovel, looking like he just had a little pass puff with Med USA.
Damn, got that session going on.
No joke.
All right. Well, maybe that's what he was up to. Maybe that's what he enjoys.
So that's the Smokey Bear.
Oh, I keep forgetting that I missed his chat came through there. Elite mentioning Shark. I'm sorry. I forget which name it's. You're doing it under two different names, man. You're making my life rough here. My tiny brain can only keep track of so many things at once. Yeah, I'm gonna bet them. And look at that, they're both sitting at the top right there. I give Hines a chance to. And I know Whispers. I would call Whispers the wild card in this because we had him, I guess, first time was last week, and he was actually pretty good. So I'm going to call him a wild card on this one.
I mean, Hines is going to be in the mix.
Yeah.
But he is, let's see. He's about a second off of Bear's pace.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes during the race. I mean, hey, maybe Bear's been putting in the extra time and is going to stomp everybody this week, in which case, more power to him. So far, though, about 6.5 minutes remaining, and it looks like Smokey and Bear sitting up at the top. I'm all right with that. I don't mind seeing you boys get into a bit of a fight. Whisper's a little slow to start. Okay, giving him time. Like I said, I remember him surprising us last week, so...
His first lap is just always a whisper.
Yeah. Let him get it dialed in. It's also, with the newer guys, we have to find out what kind of consistency we're going to see out of him. 1 1/16 handed for the spoiler. 1 1/16, huh? He is starting to get that hand back. He's been showing
Ow.
videos he's been showing videos of grabbing things or not grabbing things, but starting to flex the fingers more. So,
I was going to say phrasing.
yeah, right. Sexual harassment charges inbound.
Is it harassment if you like it?
I mean, I don't mind. Oh, dear lordy.
Yeah. Oh, my.
Oh, my. So, a little over 5 minutes remaining.
Come on, guys. You know my rule.
Come on. There were accusations made of Jixbuff in chat earlier. We'll find out if they're true.
Oh, boy.
I never count that man out.
He's got a little fiesta.
He'll pull his sandbagging and he'll come in there and stomp on you a little bit. You never get to write him off. He will.
Wow.
See, we're going to accuse him of it. He hasn't even put down a lap. He's sandbagging. Look at him. And Medusa unfortunately invalidated his lap, so it's going to take him a moment to get back around and give it another shot. What's funny is he literally finished that lap. I watched him cross the line with 4:20 left on the clock. Are you kidding me, bro?
I missed who it was. I know it wasn't Medusa because there's no time, and that would have been the only acceptable person to do that.
It was Medusa.
Where's his lap time?
No, it wasn't his lap time. It was I watched him cross the line when we had 4:20 left.
That's what I'm saying. How'd he cross the line without a lap time?
He invalidated.
Oh.
Yep.
Because he got high. I see.
Oh, God. Have to make that his theme whenever he comes in now?
Yep.
I don't think it's because he's high. I think it's because he's playing too much Rocket League.
He's trying to do that Rocket League and chill.
That's what I do with your mom. Oh. Jixbuff no longer sandbagging, deciding he would like to put in lap time, please. 2.5 seconds off of Smokey. I don't know, maybe he is still sandbagging. We'll see. The echoing for Restream is not working entirely. Well, that's disappointing.
What does thou mean?
So new feature that we have tried to add tonight, the viewers channel, #viewers, in the Searle Discord is now connected to Restream's chatbot, but it does not appear to be echoing in chats except anything directly on Restream right now.
Will it?
But that works. So there we are. Yes. So
Neat.
yeah. So it will send chats in, but it will not. It will not. I thought it was supposed to echo over from other chat services, but I guess it doesn't. Oh well. No big loss.
Yeah, it works from... I wonder if there's a way to fix that, or if that's just going to be a loss.
That's just a loss. It said it does it, but it just doesn't. It's got the permissions to write to the channel because obviously it was able to echo your thing in that you sent straight from Restream, but it's not echoing from other services. So it's not a Discord permissions issue. It's something on their end.
Yep, I just made it work. I bet you I just made it work.
How's that?
I found the checkbox for it.
Oh, okay. Was there a checkbox
In
on
Restream. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm a...
So try if you've got another service
Oh,
up
I
right
see
now.
it
I
under
don't.
bot. It's in the relay mode.
See.
Okay. All right. It acted like that was just there by default. I guess there was a thing to check that I wasn't aware of. Cool. Wonderful. Neat. Anyway, just letting folks know about that feature.
I fixed a thing!
You
And I
fixed
did it
a
live!
thing on live, and you didn't break anything. It's amazing. Well, we'll see if he fixes it. They both fine.
I was gonna say technically it's not proven that it works.
Yeah, anybody on chat right now, be sure to send the worst thing you can, and that way we log it in viewers.
Oh God.
And then later we'll come back and tell you what a horrible person you are.
Yes, terrible.
So just under a minute remaining. Smokey's still sitting at the top of the board. I think that boy's been eating his Wheaties. I think he's excited to be back. His Wheaties. I think he's excited to be back. With a good 142.8 there. One-handed 0.6 seconds off of him. Looks like he's not going to manage to beat that time. Jixbuff, meanwhile, 2 hot sections, but not looking like he's going to get to the front of the pack. Met USA decided I thought he was going to put himself down another fast lap, but 1.1 seconds off, though. Hines, 0.7. Uh-oh.
It works.
It works! Wonderful.
It is working.
It even tells you where it came from and what user said it. I'll be damned. Testicular Esports. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you, Craig.
So is this where I try to break it?
Sure, why not? See if you name it Jimmy Drop Tables, if it causes horrible things to happen to a database on the back end. Oh, Lord.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Well, I'm just trying to see what it does in weird circumstances.
It apparently does not handle emotes. Well, weird emotes.
Well, that was one of our custom ones.
Smokey
So-
saying he feels good there. Smokey should be feeling good. That is a good start, sir.
Okay. I'm okay with the way that works.
Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, they could look at that. Go figure. I put in a new feature and suddenly you're wanting to test it.
This is what I do.
Yep. Make it break. Alrighty,
But this should work.
We've got our
Because it do.
Yes. We've got our couple minutes here that we wait for everybody to do their final setups. I'm going to take this brief moment to talk. Yes, regular emotes work. I'm going to take this brief moment to talk about our sponsor for Moto 3, which is going to be Suckenham Motorsports, brought to you by our very own Jonathan Rocha, bringing you used motorcycles, used motorcycle parts, and used gear. Check him out. Might even ask him for the special service because we sent him. We do love us some Rocha, though.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. We do love us some Rocha around here, and we do love us some Secondhand Motorsports. Be sure to give them a visit if you're looking for any of that. Yes, if you send from viewers, it just goes straight on the stream. So, I'm gonna say my predictions are not too bad there. I'm thinking Bear, but Smokey might upset my prediction there, which I wouldn't complain about if he's going to come back and just start whomping people. Go for it. Sin water? What are you doing there, Nick?
Failing. Failing hard.
Sin water. You have trouble keeping your French and your Spanish separate in your brain, aren't you? Nice, except for all the noise in my ear. Where's the noise coming from?
Me, I guess?
Maybe. Oh,
Oh, maybe his Discord notifications are blinging in his ear.
that is entirely possible. He needs to turn those off because that's what I do.
Luckily Discord goes into streaming mode for this, so...
Alrighty, we are ready to start our first race of the evening. And off we go. Smokey with a solid start there. Manages to hold onto his pole barely for a moment, but oh, Jixbuff. See, he always does this. He's looking for the position it's easy to shoot up to the front from. And one-handed also. Ooh, Smokey very wide. And that's giving one-handed and Jixbuff more of a chance to try and get ahead.
There has been a sandbag.
Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, wow! One-handed came right. Oh!
Ooh!
Bit of a bowling accident there. And all of our leaders, basically, except for Smokey, go down.
I think he got ran over.
It's entirely possible. Oh, man. Whisper's finding himself in 7th. Medusa slips up to 2nd. Hines in 3rd. Bigfoot in 4th. Bigfoot going down. Oh, you could see him in the background there.
To his feet.
Yep. You can see him in the background there. Wow.
Ah, the birds.
I'm glad they work after all the trouble we had with lobbies this evening. It was worth it.
Yeah, only had to build that lobby 3 times, but damn, those birds are beautiful.
Oh, it's amazing. So here we go down the back straight. Smokey looking very solid. See if Medusa can catch up to him. Not far back. It's what I always tell people. This chicane coming into the start-finish line is always what trips people up on this track. Looking very solid through there, though. One-handed now finds himself back in 5th. Jixbuff in 6th. 3.5 seconds off of one-handed. My predictions might have been wrong. So Hazard hanging on to 4th there. One-handed trying to chase him down. And up front, Hines looking to catch Medusa. Caught a good break after the earlier stuff. Now, I know both of these guys know this track. So if either of them are on their game tonight, they could most definitely threaten Smokey. And Whispers somehow back there managed to pick up a couple of long lap penalties. That is unfortunate. Bigfoot, meanwhile, at the back. It looks bad to be at the back, but then you look at the time between front and back in this race, and it's not that far. Everyone's got a chance still. Oh, Whispers going down, finds himself even further back behind Bigfoot. Meanwhile, up front, Medusa and Hines. Boy, all of a sudden, it's starting to look like last season there. Oh. And Hazard trying to chase down one-handed. Not looking too bad. I suspect this man has been doing some of his practice this week. It's like I was saying earlier, this is a really technical track. And Medusa, down he goes.
Ooh, that one hurt.
That was a rough one. That was a really rough moment to lose it there. Coming into the start-finish line.
I saw a broken leg there.
Yeah. I would have to look at it again to see what happened. I suspect he just had some little minor mistake there, and it ate him. As they start the hook. They're going through 1 through 5. I love how there's 5 different turns in that tiny little space on the track. It's like either end of the start-finish line, the Dutch hate their racers.
Make them suffer.
Yes. Punish the racers for the audience's amusement. Clearly, they understand what gladiatorial sports are in the Netherlands. So Jixbuff now closing on Hazard. Hazard's starting to fall back off of one-handed. One-handed about 4 seconds back off of Hines. This is not going to be an easy race.
Here it is. We just get to sit here and talk about it.
I know, right? Oh! Hazard very wide there, unfortunately. And 10 just lost it a little bit there, and Jixbuff took great advantage of it with a nice clean pass up under him.
Plass, you say?
Yeah, Plass. Plass. Words are hard.
Blasphemy.
Words are hard.
I'm saving this for the next time I screw something up.
And now have Smokey now with a 2-second lead over Hines. I think somebody really did practice a lot.
No joke. I mean, we did say coming into it that Bear and Smokey were going to do quite well here.
I know.
Hines is a little bit of a surprise to me, honestly, just based on his times, but he might have been sandbagging those as well.
Well, no, I think it's because one-handed got caught up in that early wreck, and it tripped him up. But you can see he's worked his way back up right onto Hines' tail. So I think we're still seeing the better performance out of one-handed. It's just getting caught up in that early wreck just cost him.
Oh, and while we have this view, I need to offer an official apology to our racers.
Oh, yeah?
There is a 7-star Dragon Ball. I'm just not enough of a nerd to have known about it.
I don't think anybody cares.
I like how that was like a backhanded apology. It's my specialty here.
Not a single F was given that day.
Not one.
Not ever. Nobody gives a shit.
To quote the late great Chadwick, we don't do that here.
Yeah, we don't do that here. That was a surprise. When he disappeared, that was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get attached to celebrity deaths.
I don't either. Well, I'm not one of these people that, like, there would be very few celebrity deaths like I really gave a damn about. But nevertheless, it was kind of a surprise for him because he was still, what, late 30s? That is a shocker to see happen.
I don't think most people knew he was sick.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a, what? Really? Damn. That sucks.
Yeah, I was like, I just saw that dude as a superhero. What happened?
Yeah, what the hell happened, dude? So, fifth lap here. Mr. Roundtree on here cheering for Hines.
Whoa. We're breaking some kind of rule here.
You're not supposed to do that. we don't do that here. We need a quote. Oh man.
The only problem with that one is you know it's going to have all kinds of background noise pollution because it's in a movie.
Yeah, you can probably get it though. It's clean enough. There we go. And I'm trying to figure out how to make things work as always. Sometimes I figure it out.
What are you breaking this time?
Everything.
Okay, makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to put up our multi-view.
Ow, can't wait for the whole screen to die.
Same as Bowie, yes. Bowie dying was a surprise as well, but it was even more of a disappointment. Don't get me wrong, I don't mean any hate on Mr. Chadwick, but Bowie mattered a lot more than me just because, man, made good music. Ooh, Veritek looking to chase down Hazard here, coming into turn one. Hazard a bit on the wide side, and Veritek taking advantage of it. Ooh, that was very close. Probably a little touch there.
I think there's a little bit of paint swapping going on after that one.
I think these boys are going to have themselves a good fight here. Oh, as they flip over the other direction. Ooh. You can see Veritek jostling for that position. Can't quite make it happen as they come out of 5 there. Start down the straight again. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like these guys having a really good fight here. Oh, Veritek pushed wide. Manages to slip up under. I don't know if there was contact. Whoa. Okay, weird latency going on here because I would have expected somebody to wreck on that one.
I'm not entirely sure what's
going
on there.
I will make a bet there. Veritek felt like he probably had some touch that wasn't fair and told Hazard to slip on by. I'm betting that's what went on there. I know they're both going to be looking for a fair fight. Well, the Veritek does manage to get the better line. Yep. as they're coming in here. Finishing that last sector. Nah.
Yeah, the F1 stewards have ruined the sport.
Yeah, no one
We're
cares
not
about
F1 stewards.
Yeah, no one cares about F1. Rubbin's racing, bro. If you get back,
I think Jeremy Clarkson had one of the best monologues about that.
Oh God. Did he? I haven't seen it. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, he's
sometime.
just sitting outside of a pub, drinking a beer, telling F1 to F off.
That is
Multiple
fair.
times, that exact phrase.
That is fair. But we aren't going to tell these boys to F off. They're giving us a decent race here. And at this point, Hines has managed to slip by Smokey, strangely enough, as we are on the penultimate lap. And Smokey is going to have to try to catch Hines.
Yeah, I think Hines very well may have been sandbagging those time trials.
I am wondering, because right now, yeah, it looks like Hines is running that rear really, it's starting to get pretty hot. I'm betting he pushed it a little far to get past Smokey.
But he's put quite a commanding lead already.
He has. It's a matter of if he can hang on to it. I'm betting he switched maps before Smokey did.
Smokey had a long lap. I missed that.
Oh, is that what it was? All right, I missed that because I was too busy looking at other stuff. I need to be more attentive and less garbage at my job. Meanwhile, look at this hazard slipping up again.
I'm deducting you 3 Cerbucks from your pay today.
Damn it. Wait, thank you. Ooh, and Hazard just flies up the inside, but outside he goes. Yep, the passes into that final chicane. You've got to know what you're doing. It will punish you for mistakes. Oh. Smokey's still trying to make up that deficit. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it because the one thing about Hines, even if he starts back, even if he's not on his best day, he's consistent.
Generally, he really doesn't crash.
Yeah, I would call that Hines' biggest strength is consistency. That is what he's got. That is what you're dealing with if he gets ahead of you. And what you
Although it looks like Smokey is closing that gap a little bit.
He is. Like I said, it was okay, a long lap. Smokey also was very consistent. Now that they've got the throttle maps open, I think Smokey managed his tires a bit better. And I think there is a chance he's going to manage to chase him down.
That's another 10th.
Yes. I don't know if he's got enough track left to make it happen, though. He's only got the last couple of turns.
That's very wide by Smokey there. It would take a mistake by Hines at this
Smokey,
point.
Send it! He's so close! He's so close! Oh, he couldn't quite make it happen! But a hell of a final lap by Smokey there.
That celebration by
Wow,
Hines was
dude.
appropriate for that kind of ending.
Wow.
Good job to you two.
Wow. Wow, that was a good fight for that final turn there. Holy crap. Oh, man. Yeah, it wound up being the two we thought, but not the two we thought. Well, the two we thought were in the order we kind of expected, but Hines managed to slip in there. Thanks to that long lap penalty and thanks to the wreck early that cost him both. Yeah, Smokey, that was... Holy crap, dude. That was close. Damn, bro. Good fight. If you hadn't caught the long lap penalty, you would have had that one. So that was an excellent race. Absolutely. I am impressed by that. That was fun. Got Smokey by 0.1 on the end there. Very, very nice race.
That was crazy close.
That really was. I am impressed by that. Good to see him back if he's going to race like that. You want to come back and you want to do that? All right. I'm cool. Good fight, bro. Good fight. So that'll be it for our first race of the evening. That was fun to watch. I guess I could mention...
that was a blast.
Yeah. I guess I could mention our first sponsor of the evening, which is Secondhand Motorsports, bringing you used motorcycles, used gear, used parts. They do not look like they do in that picture. They are not on fire, I promise. Rocha will actually take very good care of you. Make sure to see that man if you're looking for used stuff for bikes. He's a good bro, too. So, on that note, we're going to go ahead and take a short break. We will be back with our second race of the evening. That will be Moto 2 here at Assen on the Xbox. Stick around, folks. And welcome back, folks. First race was fun. I'm looking forward to some more. You think so, Nick? You think we'll have some more good shit?
I don't know, man. Who let Hines win? That's ruining my night.
We're blaming it on Smokey. At first, I'm proud of him for coming back and doing that well, but he did let Hines win. We might have to punish him somehow. He did do a hell of a job, though. I thought he was going to get him in that last corner when he came up that quick.
He needs some lashings.
Oh, we'll figure out. Is it the wet noodle or the dry noodle?
Stoned.
Which do we use, the wet noodle or the dry noodle?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll use a wet noodle for this one.
All right.
Thin noodle. Thin wet noodle.
All right, you get the thin wet noodle, Smokey.
We're getting off of this phrasing.
You get Nick's thin wet noodle. Oh my God! Wow. I do appreciate when folks come back and do well, though. Good to have it. So, looking like we got Veritech back for some more along the one-handed stock hazard. Jix Buff, Medusa, Hines, Coco, and then Sharp coming out for his first round after asking about the earlier round. We'll see what he can do on this one. Asking who's going to win. You're going to ask questions like that, you better be doing good yourself, bro. Corky popping out as well. Ooh, Veritech off in the dust there early. Oof. And Timmy as well with us for his first race of the evening. I think Timmy was planning to do GP as well, wasn't he? Yeah. Oh, Jixbuff, what are you doing out there? Oh, guys!
Oh, that was... Did you catch... What is that motorcycle doing?
I don't even know.
What? Look, somebody's waving a Marquez flag in the background. Glad that's animated well, but the bike just kind of...
The physics engine does nothing right.
The birds.
That's not part of the physics engine. They just fly across. Because for some reason, when our Frenchman throws bikes at them, they never move out of the way or get hit. Yes, you could have. Well, just take you a break. You'll be relaxing. The good part is, if you're focused on one class, you can just practice that one class. Really, Nick?
Yes.
Disclaimer, that entire thing was bullshit.
Disclaimer, you're wrong.
Birds Aren't Real makes me laugh, but at the same time, I know there's people dumb enough out there to buy it. So it makes me sad at the same time.
So I found their actual website.
Yes.
And I kind of want to buy a t-shirt.
Every time I see it, all I can think of is the clip of Alex Jones. Listen, I'm kind of retarded. Which one was he? That was like on Tim Pool or something. He was saying that. Oh, God. Stop. Please stop.
No.
Please stop.
Cannot stop. Will not stop.
No, stop.
Birds aren't real.
Oh, God. I'm going to change the password on the Restream account.
So it's funny you bring up Alex Jones. Just for one funny thing that happened today, delivery driver shows up to work for me. He's delivering his own personal vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
I won't get into the politics of it, but I will just state what some of his bumper stickers said.
Oh, no.
Vaccines kill.
Oh, no.
Alex Jones was right. And something about masks and not being free, something like
All
that.
right.
1776 plastered down the side of his van, all this kind of stuff. Just a walking caricature.
I will admit this. I'm going to go on record and say this. Political leanings or not, I don't give a shit. If I ran into Alex Jones in town, I would buy him a beer because, frankly, he's entertaining. And he knows he's entertaining. But the problem is too many of his listeners don't.
I can't disagree with any of it. There's lots of these wackadoos that are totally entertaining.
Like, I think, honestly, he would be a lot of fun to sit at a bar and bullshit with. But there's too many people that believe it. And he knows he's entertainment, but they don't. There is my sermon on that subject.
What's that fairly recent spoof news source, the Babylon Bee?
Oh, God. Those guys,
same level.
Those guys right there, to be honest, are proof that with absolutely no obscenity whatsoever, you can be incredibly savage. They are savage.
There's some smart and witty folks.
They are. They have had me laughing my ass off frequently recently. So Timmy puts himself at the top of the board with a 137 points. Hey, yeah. Hey, man. He's clearly playing hard. Sharp, come on, man. You need to get back up there. Get up on the board. Could be asking who's going to win. You better get in there and win yourself. Make yourself competitive, bro. Put them lap times down. Timmy with a very solid lap, though. That 137.6 is not bad. That's about as much ahead as Moto 2 should be of Moto 3. One-handed. Again, sitting in second there during qualifying. We'll see if he can manage to hold on during the race. I think during the last minute, it was just bad luck there. He had a bit of a touch and got thrown out early.
They have a birds aren't real flag.
Oh, God. Oh, crap. I just noticed the thing I did wrong. I apologize to our sponsor for having the wrong sponsor logo up. Oops.
Mistakes.
I admit my mistakes, and I apologize. Which, while we've got time during qualifying, I'll go ahead and make sure to note our sponsor for Moto 2 is Mass Sports, bringing you badass custom leathers. We're talking gloves. We're talking one-piece suits. We're talking boots this season. You can get almost head to toe. I don't know, maybe one day they'll make helmets. Who knows? But for a moment, you can get everything but a helmet from them. Go ahead and check them out. You could have a talk to our very own Nick J. They also have... We needed some point to get a sponsor name for... I know they had said someone else technically deals with us now. You can get that at some point. But they also, when you're looking through our sponsor screens, you could email the address there. They will take great care of you. Just mention that we sent you over there. I'm going to try... I'm like... when I eventually get... Like, when I finally wreck my current suit, if it's fine to go back out to somebody else, I'll probably give it to somebody else and get myself a mass suit.
I've put on far too much mass. Get it. And I can't fit in my Dianese, so I think it's time for me to hit those guys up.
Yep. I think I've actually lost a bit of muscle mass since I moved here to Austin because I spent... too much other shit has taken off. I need to get back into martial arts. I'll regain it. Because when I got it, I actually still had a bunch of the mass that I had from doing martial arts. I was still a pretty big guy.
It comes back quick.
It does. I know it does. It's like even with jogging, I know when I started out running, I could barely do a mile again in a recent, amount of time. Now I'm 7.5, 8 minute mile, and I can do 2 of them like easily, and it only took about 3 months of working at it again. So yeah, human body's kind of amazing. It'll surprise you what it'll do if you just push it.
You got to work to build that the first time, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, well, you have to keep in mind that I played soccer from the time I was 5 years old until I was 20 or 21. And then from there I started
doing... I
knew
there was something wrong with you.
Yeah, I know, right? And then from there I started doing skating and martial arts. and I just kept that up until I moved here, and now I need to get back into martial arts. But yeah, no, it's just a matter of taking care of it. You get in that habit, fellas, it'll take care of you.
It's true.
Yep.
I mean, it's really true. I've been picking up heavy things and putting them back down for 6 months now.
Yeah.
I feel great. I've done no cardio, so don't ask me to walk up a flight of stairs. But
See, that's the thing.
otherwise, I feel great.
I'm always cardio first. I'm kind of weird about that. But I am kind of jealous of you that you did go train Ripito. Because that man is a fucking god. All right, I F-bombed it. But he's a god of weight training. He is.
He's exactly as much of a character as you think he is.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
when
yeah.
you go and meet
That's what
him,
I've heard.
he's putting on a show purposely.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, what I've heard from everybody is he is actually pretty awesome to work with and a pretty awesome guy.
He's the most blunt, direct man you will ever have met.
And I can appreciate, I expect it because in reading his books, this is clearly a dude that is no BS. It is about the science. It is about the physics. Like, he goes through all of it, and he says, not just here's what to do, but here's why you do it. Like, he doesn't mess around about it. He's like, no, this is how, because he wants you to understand. This man is actually training you. And I'm like, you know what? I can appreciate that.
It's some of the things he takes to a level that I don't necessarily find appropriate for amateurs.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
I mean, perfect example is during a deadlift. He's saying if before the weight comes off the ground, your butt moves up at all, you have wasted energy and you are negatively affecting your lift. And it's like, dude, I'm not a competitive lifter, and if I need a little bit of wind up, that's just what my weak self needs.
But he does have a point. That from the physics,
absolutely has a point.
From the physics, he is absolutely correct. Yeah, he strikes me very much as a scientist that decided to lift weights.
That's what he is, and that's what
he is.
That's what these rider coaches end up being.
Yeah. Yep.
Have you ever talked to a professional racer or a professional racer coach about these kinds of subjects?
The closest I have talked to has been, what's his name? Oh my God. The local one. Why am I forgetting his name? Ty, whatever.
There's a couple.
KTM dude.
Ty Howard.
Ty Howard. Yeah, I was trying to remember his last name. Yeah. Yeah, do you live a lip, bro? Yeah. No, Ty Howard's the closest I've talked to it, and yeah, he's blunt as shit. He doesn't care. I mean, he is pretty much send it, bro, and if you aren't sending it, he's like, well, I don't give a damn about you, dude.
You gotta send it.
Yeah. He's cool as shit, though. You talk to him, you get some great stories.
Yeah, he's stupid fast.
He is. He's insane. Dude is completely loopy. So, with just over 2 minutes remaining, Timmy puts himself at the top of the board, and Sharp decides he is, in fact, going to put his money where his mouth is and sits only, look at that, 0.05 of a second back off of Timmy. Oh, having an off there. He's got time to get another lap in, though. He's close enough. I didn't see where he was. Unfortunately, I haven't pulled it in his stream yet. I have been forgetting to the past couple of weeks. I need to. But we've got three of our new guys, Timmy, Sharp, and Corky up front. Coco right behind him, and Hines right behind that. Now, I think one-handed practice mostly Moto3 this week, so he's not looking as strong, but he does know the track, so he's got a chance. Veritech, 2.1 seconds back. Medusa, 3.3 seconds back. Hazard, 4.9. And Jixbuff.
Sandbagging as always.
Wow.
You know the only reason I give him shit is I know he's fast. He knows that's why, too. I mess with our guys. Even being a one-handed fan, I am not afraid to give that man a shit. Actually, very few rider cultures who can translate. Actually, very few rider cultures who can translate what they know to a layman. Very cute use of a name for it, sir. It is true that, well, that's, see, Hades, what you're talking about there is there's always those who know do, those who don't teach. Or it's those who can do, excuse me. Those who can do, those who can't teach. So it's rare to meet the person who can and teaches.
So, I mean, I guess in this case, it doesn't have to go into layman's terms, as experienced writers. But I could definitely see a new writer come in, try to listen from one of these really experienced guys, and sit there and be confused or drool on themselves, one of the two.
No, you're day one ever out on a motorcycle. Like if you're, trying to learn how to ride a bike and you try to talk to a guy that's an experienced race rider, you're not going to learn shit. In a lot of cases.
Have you ever heard a motocross rider teach their way through a section with nothing but brap noises?
No. But it doesn't surprise me. That's a real thing in motocross. It'll be about riders don't think in words. We just think in braps, bro.
No, for real. They'll be like, yeah, man, through that whoop section, that's the brat. Yeah. No joke. There are entire compilations of professionals talking like that to each other.
I know in his day, and I know he is slowed down, and everybody tries to talk shit about it. But that being said, I think Abbott has honestly been a really good one for me, who was genuinely fast as hell when he was younger and is a really good teacher now.
Oh, he's a fantastic teacher. He just doesn't see the value in going fast anymore. He's got a family.
Yeah. But I mean, like when you get out there on the track with him and he tells you, no, you need to do this, and you listen to him, you go faster. Hand signals and grunts. Yes. Alrighty, so Timmy with a fantastic start there. Timmy Corky and wait. Timmy! Okay, no, we did actually keep Sharp in. Okay, so Timmy, Sharp, and Corky on your front row. Coco, Hines, and one-handed on your second row. I didn't get through them all because we're too busy BSing about things. But I have to admit, that is three of our newest guys deciding in Moto 2 that they're going to sit up front. All right. I look forward to the fight between these fellas. I'm willing to see what they'll do. Yes, hand signals and grunts doesn't surprise me. But at the same time, I feel like some of the guys I've seen that are best are able to describe exactly what they're doing. Like they really are.
It's not always in words.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and take a moment while we've got this time to mention our sponsor for Moto 2, which is Mass Motorsports. Or Mass Moto. Mass Sports. God, I always forget how they say all this motorsports. It's all confusing. Mass Sports. I know, right? I think all last season I was saying it the wrong way, though. So at least I'm trying to correct myself this season.
But good news. They're literate, unlike motocross coaches and my co-commentator.
Leave me alone. Mass Sports, though, bringing you custom leathers. With the full one-piece leather suits, we did find out they don't do two-piece. So you're going to have to do the one, but that being said, at the track I advocate a one anyway. Don't do a two-piece. Trust me, it's a bad idea. They do one-piece leather suits, custom, very cool. Like you can get your gloves as well, and now they make boots. You can have yourself some awesome stuff from neck to toe. Still got to get some of those to know it, but maybe one day they'll change that. With that being said, you could have some badass custom leathers. Go talk to them. Tell them we sent you. Man, they'll take good care of you. I promise. They do like people. That is Mass Sports. Check them out. Craig mentioning they're crazy, though, how accurate they can be with hand signals, or more so, the mechanic who understands it. You know what? I always got to appreciate the mechanic being able to hear what the rider tells them, and it's, in this section it's brr, 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 and in this section it's hum, 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 and, the mechanic goes, oh yeah, I know what that is. Hey, just fix it. If you can get that dude, you pay for that dude.
Well, the crazier thing about all that is different mechanics And you can have a totally accomplished mechanic and a totally accomplished rider, and if they don't speak the same air quotes language, they don't work.
Yeah. Oh, and we are off here. Timmy, Corky, and Sharp up front. Oh, getting into it a little bit of a touch there. Coco. Wow! Ooh. Sharp's bike. Holy crap. That took the French line out of that turn.
The French line.
We're going to have to send Elon Musk to get the bike back. It is way up there in orbit. What? Story would be proud of that line. I'm calling it the French line. Rossi was pro with hand signals, told Biagio exactly what he thought, and Suzuka very clearly that he did.
No ambiguity found.
But he also yelled at him in Italian. Bippity boppity.
I was too slow in the Italian music.
We need the French music, too.
I can arrange that.
You can get that. I don't even know what it's called, but I know the tune I'm hearing in my head. And it's 100% nothing but an accordion.
Are you picturing the Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower. Ho, ho, ho. The fact that Stormy is out this week makes me sad. I love when we have our Frenchman here. He's actually been out for a couple of races this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, work stuff, I believe.
I miss our baguette power when it's not here. Oh, Timmy unfortunately picking up 2 long lap penalties. That may cost him. Oh, Sharp! That's what got Sharp. That's probably part of why it shot him out of the ring. Apparently his game crashed.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, that's obnoxious. Ooh, Hines cutting a little up under Coco there. I don't think he jumped the start because it didn't show long lap off the start. I'm not sure where he picked that up. I am kind of iffy about how the computer hands out penalties sometimes too.
Yeah, it is just one of those things that we are stuck in.
Yeah, if their physics engine wasn't trash, I would trust their penalties more. Coco managing to put himself up into third. Tell you what, when you meet this gentleman, he is a bit quiet and understated, but he does not understate himself in races. Dude is quick. So Timmy gonna have to work off.
Might be too quick.
He might be. Oh, Hines with a way in on the brakes pass. Oh, Jixbuff.
Whoa,
That won me. Wait. Oh, we may have to review
somebody's going to make me review that.
Yeah, we may have to review that one. That was a little, Jixbuff, bro, you're better than that. Come on. That was greedy. Yep, Mac is correct. I think that was a little on the greedy side, sir.
I'm trying not to make a joke right now. But it's definitely about Californian greed.
Don't. Not about that. Don't.
We're already here. It's already in motion.
So Corky, Hines, and Timmy up front. Looks like one-handed, not far behind him though. And Hazard manages to put himself into 5th behind that as well. These boys having an interesting evening.
Hearing that a couple racers aren't very happy, but I can imagine why.
Yeah, on that one I can hear a little griping. Yes. Yes, Coco. I would not do... Oh, Timmy! Timmy
Oh, what happened?
Throws it out. I don't know what happened there.
I think he just tucked the front.
Yeah, he just went flying out of that turn. Timmy, you were doing so well, bro. Damn, that's disappointing to see that. He was having a great evening up to that point.
Yeah, that really is a shame.
That really is. He was having a great evening to that point. Damn.
He's still got time to make it back.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe he can make it happen. That is entirely possible. I hope he can.
I'm... Alright. He might have given up. I'm just seeing him drop in times.
Oh, Timmy, no. Don't let off, bro. Go.
You can do it.
You got half a race left to go, man. Come on. Don't let off. Everybody loves seeing a good comeback. And you have easily got a shot at least podium. That's why I tell people, push for that podium, even if you get knocked off. Ooh. And Hazard swinging wide there. Ooh, Timmy! Tight but clean. I am not going to fault that pass.
Timmy is fast, man.
He is. This dude in his first couple of races has shown us he is not screwing around.
You got one more to get back on the podium, bro.
Served both his long laps. That he did. Good boy. The only reason I'm not saying horrible things to Jixbuff right now is because generally he is clean and fast. But I'm going to say...
You know better, bro.
I hear there was already an official apology.
Yes. No, I would not be surprised if there was. I would not be surprised by that at all. That was just a little too greedy. Mac is correct. So we have...
We're a little spread out here in the field.
Yep. Well, that was... And I mean, Corky has been doing a hell of a job the entire race. I know when we brought him in and Heinz was like, oh, he's going to be fast. He didn't do great in his first race with us, but this one, dude, he is showing he is quick. He ain't screwing around.
You know what? I'm mad at him for one reason.
What's that?
He's too good.
Corky, you need to suck more, sir. I'm betting that was the year he was born. We get a few of these guys in here, bro.
So my brother is 22, I think, and he was born in 99. So that could be an adult if that was the year he was born.
Hades is gonna be upset.
So, real thing happened a couple of years ago at work. I asked one of the younger guys there, I'm like, what year were you born? And he goes, 2000 and I cut him off. And I go, end? 2000 end? And it just spiraled downhill from there.
Ruin everything you touch.
Yeah, dude. 2000 end.
Max saying I may have been an adult in 98. Hey!
Don't betray your status like that, son.
Bigfoot class of 97. Bigfoot from your voice, I wouldn't have guessed that one. I don't know why, you sound younger than that. I'm surprised to hear that. Then again, the fact that you're really good at giving a curse. Time for us to retire Mac. All right, the only reason you're saying that is because he gives you competition. I want to keep Mac around. I like seeing old guys smack you children around from time to time.
Okay, I tuned back in just to hear the phrase, I like seeing old guys smack you children around from time to time.
Yeah,
that is
fine.
That was some timing.
That's exactly the part you needed to hear. We need somebody in there to torture you young fellers.
I'm not going to tell you guys how old I was in 98 or 97.
So here we are on the penultimate lap. That is two so far. Like this season, I think I have been. We're halfway through the season. I think I've caught everyone on every race. Do I get a trophy at the end of the season if I penultimate lap every single race? Of course, I know the way. Wait! Two-Plane isn't here. So there's no point to be using the accent to talk about Marc Marquez. I know it makes him happy and makes him laugh. Veritech, no!
Hell no.
Veritech just hurls it into the gravel trap. What were you doing, bro?
I missed it on my replay as well. I am.
Oh my god, what happened?
Useless.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened there.
Gravity and momentum.
And I think because of the long lap, Timmy now finds himself back behind one-handed. I actually am looking. I'm looking forward to seeing this fight. Yeah, here we are in the final lap with these two. Let's see what Timmy can do up against one-handed. If we can catch him, it won't be easy. I can tell you right now. One-handed won't make it easy. Corky. Look at Corky out front. Dude, he is running away from Hines. Oh, but here comes Timmy. He's hunting him some bar. Oh, I don't mind seeing this fight right here. Again, will confess always that I'm a Bear fan, but I don't mind somebody that can actually fight him. Here we go, Timmy not being merciful. Oh, fighting his way right up behind him.
He's waiting to make a move.
He is. It's not easy down those straight parts of the track to make the move. And here we go. So I think, 10 and 11 is your first chance. 9, 10, 11 is your first chance here. And look at Timmy looking for the inside. I don't think he's close enough. He is not. Probably 11, 12, 13. He's going to find himself locked out. Wait, no. Oh, wow. He has the better drive out. That is a phenomenal pass. Hell yeah, Timmy. I approve of that pass. Holy crap. Timmy! Yeah, I'll bet even Bear is on the end going, damn, that was a pass. And he manages to get a podium out of that. Wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
That was a surprise. Damn, Timmy.
I kind of thought Bear had that.
No, I did too. And all of a sudden, he managed to slip a pass. I guess that was, where was it? That would have been like 14, 15? Jesus.
Oh, I don't have corner numbers up.
Yeah, that would have been 14, 15. Damn. All right. Good play, Timmy. Damn, bro. Holy crap. That was fast. So, Corky up front, I think that is his first win with us. Congratulations, Corky, just dominating that race.
He got that weed eater hair.
He does. Hines finding himself in second. Timmy with the amazing last-minute pass to take a podium in third. He was doing a lot better the rest of the race. I'm sure he's a little disappointed, but that being said, that pass, bro, seriously? I'm like, I don't necessarily care if I win and I get a pass like that on the final lap. That was kind of amazing. So
yeah, it was special.
It was. So that puts one-handed back and forth there. Jixbuff in fifth, though I think we'll see what happens with Jixbuff's stuff after there were people a little upset about the a bit of an incident there in the middle of the race.
Yeah, as a reminder to racers,
Come on, y'all.
if you quit/retire might be the appropriate way to put it. Even if there's a protest in your favor, you've lost your points due to retiring the race.
Yeah. Stay at it. Always stay at it.
Yeah, because you might get bumped to a point where you have more points.
Yep.
One is better than 0.
In this league, we reward 2 things. Number 1, sportsmanship. Number 2, persistence. Be the persistent.
Number 3, making fun of Heinz.
Oh, yeah, okay, we'll take that too. That is fair. Completely fair. We love you anyway, Heinz.
No, you don't. You didn't show up to his house this weekend.
I did. We already had this discussion. Don't mess with me. We already had this discussion. It's mainly because I'm disappointed I was going to deal with our RSOs as we went shot.
We didn't go.
Yeah, I know.
We just got drunk.
I know. Don't get me wrong. I love the drunk part, but so anyway, I'm going to take take one more time in Moto 2 to mention our sponsors from Moto 2, Mass Sports, bringing you awesome custom leathers, custom leather gloves, custom leather suits, custom leather boots. Have a talk with them. They'll take care of you. You'll look amazing. You'll be kind of sexy on the track, possibly even very sexy. Like they could take kind of and make it very. And if you're not sexy, it could make you at least kind of sexy. They can do it for you. Go talk with them. They'll take great care of you. Mention that we had you show up. They may actually decide continuing to sponsor us is worth it if we do that. Maybe. So, on that crazy note, we're going to take a brief break. Then we'll be back with our final qualifying and race of the evening. It'll be MotoGP here at Assen on the Xbox. Stay tuned, folks. Thanks for watching. And welcome back, folks. We are just about to start our last race, well, rather qualifying first, of the evening. How is everybody doing? Nick, are you surviving?
The delirium is definitely setting in.
Oh, good. For me, delirium is the beer. They make good beers. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, so for any viewers that missed it, I'm on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Woke up at 5 o'clock or 5:30 this morning. It's currently 9 p.m. local time. And I just slammed most of a Rockstar Energy drink. So, woo!
I mean, everybody loves to see you suffer. I mean, at least I do.
It's way better than the previous races, like Benadryl suffering when I was having the bad allergies. Because that was like, couldn't stay awake. This is like ADD on steroids, literally.
Yeah, no, but like, I can't understand functioning at all on 4.5 hours because I'm one of these weird 9-hour people.
Oh, I need like 10 usually, which is what makes this so much worse.
Oh, yeah. I'm a 9-hour guy. So 4.5, I can't function. It's impossible. Corky, I was...
No, yeah, that's hence the delusions.
You were boring in 98 or you were born in 98?
Yes.
Yes! Corky, really? I'm confused by this.
Now, I mean, I wasn't born in 98, but I'm pretty sure I was boring in 98.
Yeah.
So...
Bigfoot, I didn't have power all weekend due to the storms that came through Friday, Saturday.
What storms? Where are you at, Bigfoot?
Oh,
I
wait.
don't remember.
Was that the... Are you...
Oh,
like,
tornadoes.
Yeah, are you Kentucky/Tennessee area?
Kentucky?
Where, yeah, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
That's Canada. Leave me alone. Kentucky, Tennessee area? Dude, the tornadoes through there were brutal. Holy crap. I saw the pictures. Even if you aren't, I'm just going to say rip to everybody that's there. I am so sorry for that. That was horrible. Holy shit.
You do kind of have to expect it up that way, though, don't you?
Southern Indiana. Did they get it rough, too? Damn. Okay. That wouldn't surprise me either. I mean, they to be honest, living in North Texas for the longest time, I was kind of the south end of Tornado Alley, but I know Indiana is like dead middle of it. So it wouldn't surprise me if they cut a bunch too.
That's the thing when I'm like, people are like, tornadoes in Tornado Alley? I'm like, yeah, it also gets hot in Texas. You know? Feel bad for it, of course, but it's like you just have to expect that stuff there.
It is, but damn, dude. Like, a lot of my life I was in the Tornado Alley area. It is a rough place to be. Because they're kind of the finger of God comes down and decides, yeah, your neighborhood doesn't exist anymore. And it's, holy shit.
No joke.
Holy shit, yeah. Though it's always the joke about, what if a divorce in Arkansas and a tornado in Texas got in common?
So I always have two thoughts.
Either one,
about...
somebody's losing a trailer. It's...
Yeah. I always have two thoughts about weather patterns in the Americas. When the Europeans came over and saw, because my understanding is there's no tornadoes in Europe, really. So when they came over and saw a tornado for the first time, what must they have thought?
I mean, they do happen everywhere in the world. It's just not to the extreme frequency they get here. Okay, Bigfoot. Yeah.
Is it blown away or sucked away?
Blown.
I guess technically yes, right?
Blown. Absolutely. In a
but
tornado,
for every
it's blown.
blowing action, there's technically sucking action.
Technically. But no, it is in tornadoes is most definitely blown. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours from the top. Yeah. That is...
Too close for comfort?
Yeah, it is. Let's put it this way. It's different from, say, when shit happens in Dallas. In Austin, we don't generally get it because of the change in latitude. But from Indiana to Kentucky, yeah, wherever he is, I'm betting there wasn't much of a change in latitude. And that's a lot of what creates Tornado Alley. is your latitude in the middle United States. Ooh! Dude. Hades out of the gate, putting a 130. Oh. A little bit of a bump there. Bruh!
What?
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 What? Hades out of the gate, putting a 130 down, but look at Sharp, dude. 0.266 off of Hades. All right. If you want to beat on our South African, I will not complain. Make that man suffer a little.
I'm sure he loved you for that.
Yeah. No, that man loves competition. He may talk shit, but he does love him some competition. Mac putting himself about 1.7 seconds back. Yep. Timmy, 1.8 back. One-handed, 2.2. Jix Buff, 3.1. And Hines, 3.9. Oh, Hazard putting himself on board. You know what? Earlier in the season, I don't think Hazard could get that close in GP. I think that man's practice is paying off. Like
Practice usually does.
Yeah. I'm not sitting there going, oh, that's competitive in GP. But that being said, earlier in the season when he became into GP, he was a lot further off. I think his practice is paying off. Hey, keep it up. Eventually, you will be competitive here. Keep it up. I'm gonna tell people that. Even if you aren't winning, so long as you're seeing that number between you and the front go down, bruh, keep it up. Go harder.
I mean, 5's really not bad. Remember when we started this league, the deltas we had across each class?
Yeah, the spreads would be like, oh, it's 20 seconds from first to second and about evenly spread in that, so, like, nobody's close. Yep, it's getting to the point now where you have to genuinely be competitive to come anywhere near the podium. I kind of like it, but it means y'all gotta work. Y'all gotta haul ass. I give Hades credit for putting down solid times. I like that he has come in and forced people to go even faster. I like that part.
Gotta go pissed.
Gotta go scenic. You know what? Earlier I gave Sharp that little bit of shit, and look at him now. That second is close. And I'm like, all right, if you can do that, I got to give props and respect to that. And we are just over 7 minutes remaining. Let's see if folks can move down even further. Hopefully Veritech can put him a time up on the board. He was put in late this evening. So hopefully you can make him some GP times happen. Mac, meanwhile, moved himself up to third, 1.7 seconds off of Hades. Timmy at 1.8 off. One-handed still, I think he's about the same at 2.2 off. You know what would be really fun the next time we do one of the get-togethers for everybody at the end of the season?
Huh.
I think when we do that, we need to have everybody try to run one race on Bear's config. Like have him bring his controller and have everybody just try to get around the track on his controller.
Dude, I can't do that on a normal controller.
No, it would be kind of a fun thing to watch. It would be funny to watch people try to just do it. Ooh. Hades with 2 red sectors out front.
It's spicy.
Mm-hmm. You know, I have to give people credit. Like, folks are always like, I really think the KTM looks good.
It really does. It is actually a good-looking bike.
Gotta give them that.
You know, call me crazy, but I do think the Yamaha's the best-looking bike on the grid.
The Yamaha?
Yeah.
I have to agree with people that like the KTM.
For me, the Yamaha is still the quintessential, like when you think MotoGP bike, the Yamaha still has that look.
I don't know.
It's a lack of evolution, admittedly, but it still looks like a, yeah.
I kind of have to agree with people. Like, the KTM looks modern and looks good. Ooh,
Ask Brandon about the Kawasaki MotoGP bike.
oh, Brandon's only response is going to be, well, we're undefeated in GP for how many years now? Oh, my God. You know, one thing we never took advantage of that we should have was when we had the opportunity to have what's his name from Coda come in here and commentate with us.
I don't think we ever really had an opportunity for that.
Abbott was pretty sure he could make it happen.
Yeah, then he could still make it happen.
Yeah, maybe. He can do it. I want to get a large enough viewership that it's worth him coming in. Jonathan Green? I'm trying to remember his fellow's name.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but again,
Yeah.
I'm delusional, so.
No. If we can get somebody like that in like one season, we get towards the end of the season, and we get enough viewers. That's part of the reason I tell the racers, I'm like, just grab people. Though I was kind of joking with a friend this evening. I said I've figured out what our advertising strategy needs to be to get more viewers. Nick, I think you'll appreciate this one.
I think you've already said it, and if it's the thing that I think you're going to say, you should probably just leave that off the stream.
No, we just need Twitch thoughts to draw it on the boobies.
Okay, pronouncing it that was a little better than the initial, the initial concept.
Yeah, we have Twitch thoughts. Draw the URL on their boobies. Problem solved. Plenty of viewers. I don't know how much it'll cost, but we can get it taken care of.
We just need an OnlyFans page.
Yeah. Or I just need to throw more of my Searle paycheck at it.
It's only crashing. That's what it is.
Yeah. Damn it. Oh, Sharp unfortunately invalidates his lap. So he will have to have another go round before he can get it taken care of. You know, I'm being honest, I am not a big fan of the way modern MotoGP bikes look because I think fins look like shit. Not gonna lie.
Well, they definitely do.
Yep. They look like shit. Don't get me wrong, I understand they do a job and that job apparently works, otherwise they wouldn't keep running. But they look like garbage.
Well, remember when they first came out and they were still trying to figure it out, and the smaller riders didn't have the strength to turn the bikes once they had the fins on them.
Wasn't that the case?
Consequently, only the stronger riders got them.
Yeah, I didn't remember that fact.
That was 3 years ago, something like that.
It
3,
had
4
been
years ago.
Yeah, it had been longer than 3.
Anyway, it was essentially if you were one of these smaller riders, because of course, much like horse jockeys, these guys are not large.
Oh yeah.
If you were one of the lighter, smaller guys, they didn't have the strength to get those things tipped in with all the downforce.
Yeah.
So they didn't really get to use them, whereas some of the bigger, stronger riders, look at a Valentino Rossi, that dude's 6 foot something.
Yeah.
He had the leverage to get them turned.
Yeah, whereas a 5'4" horse jockey ain't gonna make that shit happen.
Exactly.
Yep. That was the funny thing is every time they talk about how they're horse jockeys, this is the weird thing. One of my friends in high school, his dad was literally a horse jockey. That was his dad's job.
So his specialty was being light.
Yes. Yeah, and my buddy was short as shit too, and just didn't weigh shit. He was skinny as could be.
Well, he would have made a good horse jockey then.
They would have. So
I can't imagine there's a lot of money in that.
there is actually, but obviously there are limited parts of the country where you can do it.
Well, I mean, are you saying that there's money in it like there's money in being a MotoGP superstar?
Yes. It was that kind of money. Like, it was actually
Well,
decent money.
by that I mean the fact that there's thousands of people that wish they could do that and, don't make anything, that pay to do it. And there's a handful of guys in the world that actually get paid to do it.
Yes. To a degree. I don't think it's that way anymore, but for a while it was the case.
Okay.
Yeah. It isn't so much anymore, but yes. I would say before it... I would say coming into the 80s, it was that way. And I think throughout the 80s and 90s, the popularity of horse racing faded. So I kind of wonder also if that's part of why America faded out of it. Because like the fact that we didn't have those guys that were horse jockeys anymore. We didn't have those tiny little guys to be amazing at riding bikes anymore. I wonder about that.
No, I think and I think we've talked about it on the stream before. I think there's a lot of social issues with Americans and riding motorcycles.
Bigfoot. A lot of horse jockeys like the booger sugar. I mean, you can't tell me athletes in general don't like the booger sugar, bro. For real. There's a lot of...
We call that nose candy here.
Yeah, booger sugar works too. Churchill Downs. Yeah. No, Bigfoot. I used to live in Ocala, Florida, where we bred. It was literally just considered horse country in Florida. Horses around there, thoroughbreds, Arabians, Clydesdales. Like, I was around all of it, very much. And that's part of the reason why I had a friend that was his dad was a horse jockey. And there we go. That'll be qualifying for GP here at Assen. Just a moment. Did we already go through? There we go. Now we confirmed. There we go. So Hades up front, Sharp and Mac on your front row. Timmy one-handed and Hines on your second row. Jixbuff, Veritech, and Medusa on your third row. And Hazard rounding out the lineup. Yes, that is correct, Bigfoot. There is a lot of money in it. I don't think it's as popular now as it was back then. But that being said, yes, you can still be well paid as a horse jockey. You make a lot of money off of it. Speaking of being paid and stuff like that, like I might as well mention our sponsors. So they ain't paying nothing to me, but they are giving prizes to our racers. So I got to go ahead and give them props. It would be Motorangatang here in Austin. I personally have dealt with them a bunch. I can tell you right now, they have a great shop, great service. For as small as their shop is, they have an amazing... I was surprised by the amount of selection they have. They will treat you well. Let them know we sent you. You can get motorcycle gear. You can get bicycle parts and full built, like badass custom bicycle setups. By God, whatever you want, they'll take care of you there. They even carry used motorcycles. So make sure to check out Motorangatang, south side of Austin. Those guys are awesome. Again, I can personally attest to that. I have, of our sponsors, I love our sponsors, but this is the one I can tell you I personally have used and actually really like them. Oh my God, did our lobby fail?
Uh-oh.
I think they're having to rebuild the lobby real quick.
Well, while they rebuild that, I'm going to go grab another water, so I will be back.
All right, audience. Nick went away. We got to have a conversation. Let's talk about horse jockeys and MotoGP riders. Because I'm cool with that. We'll see what it takes to get things back together. That was the thing, though, in high school. Like the buddy that I had whose dad was a horse jockey. There's a few friends I had that had a badass car. I had one of the V8 Mustangs at the time. Nobody else could have one of those. Dad had to be making the money. But yes, I kind of wonder if there is kind of a crossover in the U.S. between horse jockeys and GP. At the very least, because the horse jockeys are going out having kids. Those wind up being good kids for having motorcycle racing. That's kind of where I'm curious. I'm curious if that had at least the tiniest bit of influence. Nobody else has anything to say. Well, all right, that makes y'all worthless. By the way, I've been thinking about it lately. So we're going to be 2 weeks off. If anybody wants to do some, I don't do a ton of sports gaming, like MotoGP and such. Like half the reason I don't do it, I suck at it. Not going to lie, in a game I suck. I'm better on an actual bike. But there are other games I play. If anybody wants, over the holidays, we could stream it here. If anybody wants to game with me, stuff I've been thinking about, Division 2, Phantasy Star Online 2, and like anything else y'all can suggest that's fun co-op games or stuff like that, let me know. I would definitely consider, we could do some group gaming over the holidays. Absolutely. If you're bored, you got time, taking a break. Better than that. Why? I am better on an actual bike than I am on these games. Leave me alone. I can actually make a lap around Coda without wrecking. And I can do it on Daytona. Yeah, for some reason, Moto 2, I wreck a bunch. Why you gotta be hateful? Don't you got a shotgun to brush your teeth with, bro? But, that being said, over the holidays, I will be gaming some, I will be having fun some, I will try to be on our Discord more often. Hopefully my employer will give me more time to do that sort of shit. And that being said,
Yeah, you do. You lying sack of shit.
anyway, over the holidays, gonna have more time. Gonna be gaming some. Anybody wants to play, let me know. We'll put it on stream. You can laugh with me. You can be a dipshit with me. I do tend to play on PC, but I play older games, so... yeah. Yeah, she does. Hey, Hurt.
Nirvana was overrated.
Of course, I also think Pink Floyd was overrated. And so were the Beatles. They weren't bad. They were just overrated. Red Dead 2. Yeah, but that's not co-op. The story is single player. Don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of people are like, Red Dead 2 is amazing. I have not played through it because I'm like, it didn't interest me as much. I think the Western game that I played through that, like the last Western game I played through that I really enjoyed was Gun, which was surprisingly good for its time. Not a bad choice, though. Not a bad choice. I know that was still Rockstar. Rockstar, they make good games. It was Rockstar, right? I can swear Red Dead was Rockstar. Anyway, it looks like we are about ready to get back over to the track. I don't know who my fellow commentator is. Nick's apparently just going to be worthless this evening. Despite hiding. Yeah. I know. Destiny 2. All right. I'll say this. I think it's is it cross-platform? Rather than Destiny 2, I did give a try and I realized, okay, at least multiplayer is free. I'm not going to pay for the whole game right now, not at $60. But if we want to have a multiplayer match of some Halo Infinite, I'll get in with some boys on that. I will probably get my ass beat a little bit, but I would get in on that. I would do some streaming of that. If you're talking about Destiny, I'm like, okay. Ooh. Oh my god, there appears to be water on the track. I think we might have something interesting happening during the race here. I mean, I have Halo Combat Evolved. Hey, see, Smokey's already in on it. See, come on. I know this is Xbox here. And all I'm saying is the multiplayer, at least on PC, I think also on the Xbox. You ain't got to pay nothing to get on some multiplayer. So, we kick the shit out of each other, and y'all could laugh at me in a first-person shooter. That's all I'm saying. I think it's cross-platform for multiplayer. I think. Not sure. I'm willing to find out. And again, the other one I've been playing a lot of lately has been PSO2. NGS. Latest version of it as well. And I think Destiny 2 is available on the Xbox as well. Or not Destiny 2. Division 2. I'm not sure if it's cross-platform. Anyway. It is. Okay. All right. So, anybody wants to run that? So, over the holidays, let me know. And, oh God, I hit the wrong button. Holy crap, I just hit the wrong button. That was not what I wanted. We are off with our final race of the evening. This is going to be MotoGP at Assen on the Xbox. Water is on the ground, but the rain isn't still coming down. Ooh, Mac with an amazing start. Jixbuff into second. Mac swinging very wide. Ow! Hazard, Hades, and Timmy finding themselves caught up in the back of the group. Oh my God!
Axl Rose himself would have been proud of that screen.
I know! Swaggin throwing himself out as well. So Sharp, Mac, and Jixbuff up front. Hines just back behind him, one-handed managing to hang on. Medusa swaggin, gonna have to put his way up through the group. Hades in eighth? This is a bit of a surprise.
Same with Timmy.
Timma. They were looking amazing. They were looking amazing this evening. Veritech trying to chase down Timmy and Hazard. 6 seconds back on the rear there. It's going to be a bit of a fight to keep up. Sharp, though, out front. All right, Mr. Sharp.
Green.
Do what?
A lot of playing in the green by these guys. We're going to start to see long penalties.
There is. Well, give them time. They'll get it under control. The rain is still coming down. It's going to change throughout the race. So Mac puts himself up front. Gosh, I guess in comments earlier about Hades wanting to retire Mac as Mac moves into first. Hey,
Sun's coming out.
Hey, Craig. How'd that comment earlier work out? See, I kind of knew that the whole thing would be that he was just trying to get rid of Mac because Mac gives him competition.
It's true.
It is. Hades just being salty. But Sharp.
the Morton Salt Mines.
Yep, Sharp, that being said, having a great start here. He's a little off of Mac. I think he's going to find out what you get when you get the old man out front. Mac will actually beat you up. You don't get an easy time with him. Jixbuff putting himself back in third, doing all right there, and one-handed, not far behind Jixbuff in fourth. It's not a bad start to a race. Don't get me wrong, I kind of feel bad. It was a bit of wrecking. But already all the fellas caught up in the wreck. Hades worked his way up into seventh and is now chasing down Med USA, medding himself.
I love how this has become a thing.
It really has. I mean, he kind of brought him himself. As much as I give Voss shit, I like Voss. He's a good brewer.
No, he did not bring the Med USA thing upon himself, but
He
it's,
did.
it's stuck now.
He
It's-
did. He did. He self-medicates. We already know that.
Fair.
So, 3 laps in, and looking at Jixbuff's helmet, where we always have to remind ourselves that Nick was wrong.
When I say I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Oh, one-handed was looking for the outside fast. Couldn't quite make it happen. Not easy at all. There is nobody, frankly, in this class. It is. I know a couple of guys that are in here tonight having a good time. They're enjoying being here, but frankly, a lot of this class has started to become very cutthroat. It really
That is the
has.
goal of the GP
It
class.
really is. Like, to be honest, yes. In GP, I want our guys in here that are going to mess you up. If you get in here, don't be a dumb shit. They're going to punish you for being dumb at racing. And
They're going to mess
Hades,
you up so bad that you're going to wish they
Hades.
didn't mess you up so bad.
Look at this pass through one-handed. That was very clean.
Birds.
I know, you're only noticing birds, but I'm watching Hades slip past one-handed. It was actually a really good pass. Very solid.
Yeah, I did miss it a little bit, but like we said, the delirium setting in.
I literally drank delirium earlier, so no, I don't. You don't
It is
get
good beer.
excuses. It really is. A lot of people like the Tremens. I am a big fan of their Nocturnal. I think Nocturnum is
Hipster.
Nocturnum is one of the best beers I've ever had, and the Noel though around Christmas is genuinely delicious.
So I appreciate Hades' helmet with the skull and everything, but is there banana anywhere on there? That's what I want to know.
I guess he's going with that Punisher theme today. Gonna hurt people for it.
Is that a banana?
On the right side of it?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. It sure looked like it.
I think it might be.
It might be. I think it is.
other
Yeah, it looks like it's got a stem on top of it.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm sold.
He's got a Punisher and a banana. So he's
Punching that banana.
yeah. He's implying he punishes his banana.
Oh boy. Kids, if you don't know what that means, ask your parents.
Yeah. I love our racing week. Oh, you know what? If it's not a locker room joke, what is it doing in this league? That's the thing I always tell people. This joke is so offensive. I got news for you. Number one, the root of humor is offensive shit. If you're not making fun of people for being different, you don't understand how humor works. And number two, well, the offensive shit is it's like if you have a chick, all right, if you have a wife or a girlfriend you're bouncing jokes off of, and she's like, oh, that's funny. Oh, that's not funny. And then she goes, oh, you're not going to tell that one, are you? Those are the ones you should tell.
Yeah.
Hey!
No, absolutely.
Oh, my God. Timmy drops it.
Oh, that's not fun in the rain.
Timmy! Come on, man. Oh, my God. So Hades trying to chase down Sharp. Sharp trying to chase down Mac. We are a little over halfway through this race. I am surprised to see Swaggin and Timmy still that far back and one-handed hanging on right in between them.
There's a lot of motion in this, this grid right now.
There is. I think it's number one. I think this is one of the most technical tracks on the circuit, and that's part of the reason I love Assen. It makes you know your skills, and you never hear racers like even our guys. There are a few tracks they bitch about. I never heard anyone bitch about this one, but at the same time, I never hear any of them celebrate it because they know they have a really rough challenge coming. Oh, look at this Sharp. All over Mac. And Mac being our champ for last season. So seeing one of our new guys show up and give Mac a run for his money, I can appreciate that. Ooh!
It's a sharp point.
Very wide through turn one.
Yeah, that's we call that the creative line here.
Yes, it is. Oh, wow. Damn.
That's a lot of long lap penalties on the board.
Yes. We got Hades swagging. Oh, Jixbuff just got rid of his. Veritech, all of them with long lap penalties on the board. Damn. Yeah, it's a rough evening here.
Now, Sharp doesn't have one, neither does McCargo, so the battle for first is still on.
That it is. I'm telling you, Sharp, Sharp has been, getting faster all evening. Like Moto 2, yeah, he was doing pretty well. Moto GP, he's torturing Mac. He's straight up molesting him. You know what? I have no complaints about that. None whatsoever. If you can punish Mac, please do. To be
We'll fly
honest,
to California for it.
yeah, no. To be honest, as much as we give him shit because of California. That being said, I very much believe that Mac is the he wants competition type. I think he is actually looking for that. I think that's why he's here. Putting up our multi-view here. We are just over 2 laps to go. Mac having a great... You know what? This is one of those tracks I'm not surprised to see Mac doing well, because to be honest, I think it is it's the kind of track the older... Oh, wait! What is... Mac, what are you doing? What the hell just happened? Did that really just happen on the backside of the track? He didn't pick up a long lap for it, but he also didn't manage to take any advantage out of it. He just cut straight across the 13, 14, 15 turn. What in the hell just happened? And meanwhile, Hades sitting just behind Mac, Sharp sitting up front. Sharp clearly being very patient most of the evening in this class, and now, as we push into the penultimate lap, Sharp sitting up front. I have no idea what the hell happened there. Meanwhile, Swaggin sitting 7.5 seconds back off of Hades. Don't get me wrong, you make a mistake here, there's a good chance Swaggin will catch up to you pretty damn quick, but I think it really is Sharp, Mac, and Hades fighting each other very close. Oh, look at Hades here! Oh! Through the back straight of the track. Trying to track down Mac. Can't quite make it happen. I suspect as we get into the twistier parts of the track, they are still both all over Sharp. Holy shit. Are we really watching this happen right now? Wait, Hines lays it down. Oh, that's a surprise. Sharp as well. Mac putting himself up front. Hades right behind him. Swaggin manages to slip up into third. What the hell just happened? And we are starting the final lap. Holy shit, I am. All right, color me a bit surprised. Wow. What happened there? So now on the final lap, and I'm not quite sure what happened. What happened to Nick? He's kind of quiet here. Hades and Mac working their way around the track. Less than half of a lap to go between these two. As we come around 10, 11, Hades looking very solid. Mac, he's going to have that last, it looks like a turn, but it's a straight. And then we've got the last chicane. Can Hades hang on to it for that last bit? Both of these guys in a given day. Do what?
I said, here comes McCargo. He was on a charge there.
He was. Here we go through the final chicane. Back a bit wide, and that is it.
Man, good running again. What is with this track and last second battles?
Again, that's why I love this track. It is extremely technical despite having really fast sections. Like, I think this is one of the better tracks on the GP circuit. Oh, appreciation to Jix Buff for running. See? He's got his 7-star Dragon Ball, but he's also got his Searle in the front. Elite game.
The crash.
Bro. Sharp, you're having such a solid race, man. Damn it.
So frustrating. So very frustrating.
Dude. Sharp, the only suggestion I could give, make sure to completely shut down and reboot your console if you aren't doing it already. I know we have run into that with a couple of the other guys. Make sure you're completely rebooting your machine. Yeah, dude. Damn, bro. Yeah. Make sure you're completely restarting the machine before you start racing for the evening. We've noticed it with some of the guys, they really need to do that. So, Mac taking the win there. Hades in second after work. Like, he went all the way back to like 8th or 9th. Swaggin taking third. Come on, Swag. We know you're better than that, bro. Jix Buff, Medusa, Hines. One-handed. Timmy, unfortunately, having a bit of a beatdown as well. Veritech and Hazard. Yeah, Sharp. That's the only suggestion I got, bro. You had it happen a couple of times this evening. Just make sure before we start racing for the evening, shut the console down completely and start it back up. Make sure it goes through the full reboot process. That's the best suggestion I can give you for that. And if that doesn't fix it, man, I don't know, you may need to look at another console. I know we had a couple of guys having that issue. So that will be it for the evening. A few good races with some awesome finishes. And that is going to be it until we hit Christmas break. What a crazy time. Like I was saying earlier, between races, I am going to try to spend some time over the holidays, playing a few games here and there. Maybe we can do it on weekends. Generally, I don't tend to game hard on that. A better router could do too. That being said, I'm going to try to spend some time over the weekends playing a bit. If anybody wants to join me, anybody wants to play games from this, Like I said, I don't tend to do too much of the racing. I tend to do other kinds of gaming. I would totally be willing to hop on with you, though, and have some fun. And I'm not going to say too much, but there have been other competitive sports that have bandied about that we might start casting. It'll be after this season. It'll be towards the end of things. We'll start to talk more about that. But that might happen too. But over
Teaser.
the yeah, huh? What? Huh?
Teaser.
Teaser. That is a teaser. There may be other sports. We are looking at doing them between seasons. Because again, we're going to keep the GP thing in the winter season because of track season and racing season here in Texas. But over the holidays, I'm going to be playing some. So, anybody that's interested, like I said, the ones I'm looking at doing, and if anybody else, Nick, if you or Hines want to do some other stuff, like I said, I've been talking Division 2, I've been talking PSO 2 NGS. I've also been messing a bit. Last night I started messing with, oh hell, I forgot what it was called. It was an overhead shooter that was a more realistic thing. It was kind of fun. I'd have to look up what it is. Anyway,
So good you forgot its name.
No, I started playing with it. I'm like, maybe I'll do more of it. So I'll put them over up there. Let's put it this way. It's only slightly more realistic than Division 2's. So, that kind of thing. All that being said, I'm going to take one last chance to mention our sponsor for MotoGP. That would be Motorangatang here in Austin, bringing you motorcycle gear, used motorcycles, and bicycle parts, and like full badass bicycle builds. Be sure to check them out. Service is amazing. Prices are good. People are good. It's actually a good place to go shopping if you need any of those things. And I think that's all I've got for there. Nick, anything else you need to say before we call it quits for the holidays?
No, I think we're good, but I would love to hear from you guys. If you've got some... it doesn't... how do I want to phrase this? It doesn't have to be racing, but, racing-centric would be appreciated. But if you guys have some teams, something like that we can bring through on the off-season and, stream, try to bring some activity to the channel, I would love to hear your suggestions.
Absolutely. And for those of you that might want to join us on Discord, hell, even if you're not racing, feel free to swing through. We are Southern Space E-Racing Space League, or you can just look for Southern and you can probably find us pretty easily on Discord. We are absolutely, we're ready to have you there. Feel free to swing by, say hi, throw curse words at us, whatever you want to do, that sort of thing. And like I was telling Nick, if you're a thought, we might give you a tiny bit of money to put our name on your boobies. We can do that.
Can I apply for this scholarship program?
No.
Oh.
Neither you or Brandy.
Oh. I'll put the Nicky wig back then.
Oh, so sad. So, folks, we will see you next year. Have a very Merry Christmas. Have a great New Year. We are looking forward to seeing you. And we hope to see you back next time. Thanks for watching.